and hello October! I am so excited about this month. Halloween is the theme of this month on this channel. It's going to be very Halloween and special effects makeup based, which I hope you guys are really looking forward to because I know that I am and I've been looking forward to it for so long. So today I'm going to take it back to basics and begin with showing you a tour of my special effects makeup kit or collection. So let's get started. I hope you're going to enjoy this video. There are some really cool things in there, so let's get on with it. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start by showing you my really big makeup box, which actually only cost me £5. I used to have all of my makeup in this box here, but I'm afraid it's too small for my collection now, so I upgraded to a bigger, more practical box. So let's have a look inside. I'm going to start off with three little things that were the first things that I bought in my kit, and these are Ben Nye wheels. This one in particular is a monster wheel, so it's got a very creamy based colours that you could use for monsters. This one is the Bruise and Blisters wheel, which is really good for making bruises and blisters and that sort of colouring. And my favourite wheel of them all is my Master Bruise wheel. This wheel, you can create amazing bruises. If you want to start doing special effects, then I definitely recommend getting something like this just to have a little play around with. Next is something that you may have seen before, and this is a little pot of rigid collodion, which kind of looks like clear nail varnish. And I'm just going to put it out there, clear nail varnish will not do what this does. It's a complete different thing. This stuff makes indentations into the skin, so it makes the skin tighter and it can make it quite shallow. It's so easy to use and it kind of is really good for making scars, which you may have seen in one of my previous tutorials. Next are four lovely pots of gore, which are my favourite things. This is Ben Nye Fresh Scab. Yep, that's right. In here is a very dark black-red thick consistency, which is so good to fill wounds, and it looks so realistic. I love it a lot, which is really weird, but they get worse, I can tell you now. The next one is called Scratch, which is another wound filler, and this is really good for making scratches look realistic, and this is a very browny yellow consistency. The next one is called, it's another filler gel, and it's called Pus. I have a little pot of pus, and it's really good. The consistency is great. This sort of stuff is great for making like fake spots with, or a wound that's been infected, so you want it to look really pussy and disgusting. And last but not least is another wound filler gel, and this is called Blister. So you know that sort of disgusting fluid that you get inside of blisters? This is stuff that you put into your blisters once you've made them, and yeah, really gross and very sticky. Next is something which is new to my collection, which is called Ben Nye Bond Off, which is adhesive remover. So all the adhesives that I use on my face, you don't just want to yank them off, you want to remove them, especially for the tougher adhesives that I used. This is really great. It's orange, it mildly smells like oranges, which pleases me so much. I love orange. Next to that is a very cheap cream based makeup, which is white. It's just a very simple white cream base. Next to that is a black stippling sponge. Now this is so good. Now I know it just looks like a really crappy bit of sponge, but this is something that I would recommend having in your kit. Again, very cheap. It's to texturize things like wax, which I will get onto later on, and it's also really good to distributing like color like blood, so it doesn't look too neat. Next is my Ben Nye Neutral Set Colourless Face Powder. This is very similar to a powder that you would apply after foundation. It makes things matte, it takes the shine away, and it does what it says. It sets things in place. This is something that I would also recommend having in your special effects makeup kit. So next to that is a Ben Nye tub of Spirit Gum. Now Spirit Gum is an adhesive, so this will attach things like prosthetics and nose and scar wax, which I will show you later. But yeah, adhesives are very important to help things stay in place, and this is new and I have used it and it's really good. Now next to that is this little wheel, and this is called the Kryolan Aquacolor, and it's in shade bronze. I've not used this yet, this is brand new, I'm very excited, and it's just like a very gold aqua water-based face paint. Next, I have some exciting things and some less exciting things. I have got some vampire teeth which are molded to my own teeth shape, and next to that I have some very bad prosthetics. I bought some elf ears for a future tutorial, no spoilers. These are really bad. They're badly made, they're just awful, and I was really disappointed, so don't buy ear tips from Screenface, they're not good. But I did buy some good ones after I realised how bad those were, and these ones I really like. These are my brand new elf ears. I will leave the link down below of where you can get them from, but these are perfect and they're unpainted so that I can paint them to my natural skin colour, and I'm very excited to use them. The last couple of things in the top layer are some Kryolan Glamour Sparks, which is in shade Aqua, which is such a pigmented glittery eyeshadow, or just a glitter for any special effects type things. It is so beautiful. This is new and I fell in love with it. Next to that, I have got two tiny little pots. In this one I have some very delicate gold leaf, and in this one I have got some delicate silver leaf. Okay, now we're moving on to my favourite layer, which is the bottom layer of my kit, and some of the things in here are really expensive, and I cannot help that. That is just what they are, and the makeup industry itself, some of the things are ridiculously expensive. I'm going to leave a list of everything down below anyway. So I'm going to start off with some things that are my pride and joy. I am so passionate about things that are in this box, and the first thing I'm going to start off with is my Skin Illustrator effects palette. Now this is paint, but it's not the kind of paint that you guys will be used to. This cannot be used with water. It is alcohol activated paint, and you need to use 99.9% isopropyl alcohol to use them, and they are very difficult to get off if you haven't got the correct removers. Do not use these near your eyes or anything like that, and always test it on your skin first and moisturize after you've used them. So yeah, this is the basic sort of effects palette that I have, which has so many beautiful colors in, like blood tones, burnt orange, yellow, your whites, your blacks. Very basic. You can mix them all together, which as you can see I've done on here, but I love these. They're really, really good. And my next one I haven't actually used yet because I'm too scared to use it, but I am going to use it this month, I think. This is the Skin Illustrator Alchemy palette, and again it's another alcohol based palette, but just look how beautiful. You are so beautiful. These are all metallics and beautiful shimmery shades, which are just stunning, and it just excites me to look at them. Next, I have got a small bottle of isopropyl alcohol, which I spoke about earlier. This is what you use to activate the paints, which I just showed you. I need to get some more of this. This is a very small bottle, and it's also very mucky because I'm not the cleanest person when it comes to doing makeup. I have my Mehron Stage Blood, which now actually says Stag Blood because the E came off. This is edible blood. It's really, really good. It tastes like kind of like white chocolate, but a little bit weird. So yeah, you can put this in your mouth, you can put it in your wounds that you've created, you can do so many things with this stuff. It's great, very good blood, one of my favorites. Next, I have some liquid latex. Now this stuff is probably one of the things that I would also recommend to you guys if you wanted to slowly start getting into special effects, because this is a very, very versatile product. You can do so many things with liquid latex. The one thing that I don't like about this is its smell. It smells like kind of rotten fish, but that's just what liquid latex smells like. Ugh. Ugh, nope, it's disgusting. I can promise you it will be one of the worst smells you've ever smelled. Next is something which is brand new to my collection, which is a Kryolan liquid body makeup in shade white, in case I need to do larger areas of white colour, and it's a good base to have. So I haven't tested that yet. I don't know if it's good or not, but it probably will be. Next is something which I have used in a tutorial before, but it was the first time I used it, and these are gelatin cubes. You melt these down in a microwave. Now this is very dangerous to work with because of how hot it can get, so be super careful if you're gonna ever attempt to use gelatin because it can burn you. But saying that, it creates some pretty fantastic effects. So yeah, this is gelatin cubes, and you only need about half a cube or 1 cube. You don't need more than that, so don't go melting it all. Next in here is something which is new but I have had before. I had a very small pot, but but I decided to buy a bigger pot, and this is something that you're going to see a lot this month. This is Ben Nye Nose and Scar Wax. This is so versatile. It's professional modelling putty, and it looks like this. You can get it in different skin shades, and you can also colour this with grease paints, which I will show you later on. But yeah, this is very, very tacky, very sticky and hard to use. If you're going to use this, you need to use Vaseline to lubricate it to your fingers or to help smooth it down so your things that you're making doesn't stick to you. But yeah, this is one of my favourite products that I've been working with recently. Now we are moving on to some things that are also new, and I'm going to start off with this palette. Now this can actually be used in normal makeup as well as special effects, but I just have it in this box, but it's probably mostly used for normal makeup, but it's really good. And this is the Camouflage Cream by Kryolan, and it's called Dermacolor, and it has many different shades of skin tones. This is great for covering complexions and sort of blemishes, and it's also really good for painting prosthetics, which is what I'm going to do with those ears that you saw earlier. I have only 3 more things left in here. I've got a bag full of sponges, some more stippling sponges, some pads that are just in there for some reason. I also have these, which are teeny weeny plastic spatulas, because they are so useful, especially when you're doing wax work to smooth down those edges. I will be getting some more professional tools, but for now, the plastic ones will do. The last thing in here I bought this month, and it's beautiful. This is the Kryolan Professional Makeup Supra Color, and this is a palette of grease makeup, so you don't need to apply water or anything or alcohol or anything to these. They are just sort of there and ready to use. As you can see, it just comes off onto your fingers. This is great. Again, I've got some really cool colours in there which can come in really useful, and you can also mix these shades together. But grease paint is very, very fun to use, and I'm excited to use this more because it's new. And these smell delicious. Ugh, my camera died, sorry about that. So yeah, that is the end of my special effects makeup kit collection tour, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and you're looking forward to future Halloween tutorials on this channel this month, then give this video a massive thumbs up and comment down below guessing things that I'm gonna be doing for you guys, or you can leave suggestions of things that you really want to see me do a tutorial on for Halloween. So yeah, that's it. I hope you really did enjoy this video. I am so passionate about all of this kit and special effects makeup. It's something that I would like to do full-time maybe one day. It's really fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna stop rambling now. Bye!